Ah, hey everybody, I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Now, today, I'm hoping to get the hull on. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And this we will then do. Well, actually, there's a couple of things I need to do first. I still haven't got the wheels on, yada, yada, yada. Now, whilst I think to... Boom. And boom. And there's the link. Jolly good. Now, um, first things first, as always. Oh, yeah. Ah, I see you have your camera working, good sir.
Finally.
Hey, how you doing? Now,
Okay.
moving my chair. I was having a look to see if the hull went on yesterday, and I popped a window out, which is a bit annoying. But never mind. Got to get the wheels on the hull first anyway.
All right, let's try that.
What caused me to pop it was I'll move the camera around about. That's better. There we go. Bring this around to here. I think it'll fit okay. Looks like it's coming.
Hello, David.
Hello, Bassman. Fine.
How you doing?
Right.
Okay.
Right, I just thinking it's not quite come up with everything. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
There we go.
Yeah, that'll all not quite. See, it's not quite fitting the way it ought on one side. And why is that?
Ain't fitting, you say?
Ain't quite fitting the way it should. Oh no.
Bring out lube.
Yeah, it's not fitting on both sides is the issue.
The front, or the back?
The sides.
The sides.
Oh, I see what you're asking. Where is the issue?
Yeah.
I'm not quite identifying that. It seems to be okay here. I think I'm just being a bit of a drama queen. As I do. But first,
Well, you know. Nothing wrong with that.
let's get this window back in, shall we? Now, dear me. And then once that's done, I'll get the wheels on. Yes, I shall.
Talking about putting windows back in the other day. Our son and I went to the grocery store. Oh, maybe an hour.
Yeah.
A little more, a little less. Got back. And this little Merlin the Magnificent got up here on my shelves where my models are kept. And I had 6 engines laying up there and some other various parts. He didn't touch them. He got my damn helicopter down and tore the guns off the side of it.
Oh no.
Yeah, he didn't break them. He knocked both the bottom windows out.
Oh no. I actually remember when this is when I was living at the Martial Arts Academy. And I had some models then. I wasn't as good at making them back then as I am now, but I had some. And one of them was a short Sterling bomber, if you're unaware. And at the end of the day, I've gone out somewhere, come back, and this guy sidled up to me. He's there, Rob, and I could see he was quite trepidatious about the approach. Yeah, what's up? Is there? I don't know how to tell you this, but ultimately, can't remember how it happened, but basically, as a result, he'd accidentally damaged the Sterling quite substantially, and I couldn't be completely angry with him because, well, it wasn't an intentional act.
As they say, shit happens, right?
It does. Fun fact on that phrase. I'm doing a second set of the wisdom of pop culture, and that phrase gets a jersey because it's true.
Very much. Very much.
And when shit happens, don't go and blaming people. Just accept that, well, shit happens. And when shit happens, there's often nothing to be done about that.
Yep, it don't always have a reason. It just shit happens.
It does. It's a fact. It's a fact that people often don't like, but they don't have to like it.
Well,
I've actually
a lot of times they have to blame someone though, just to reassure themselves.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, it's a bit like this is an interesting one in legalities. Oh, hello. Oh, hello, you are lucky number. How are you doing?
Lucky number.
Hello, Lucky.
But I know that over here there was a push to have now, bearing in mind this was a push put forward by a conservative government, as you'll imagine when I tell you what it was. It was that they wanted it to be a statute in law that in the case of divorce there had to be somebody at fault. Yeah, and you think, no, that's not necessarily accurate or fair.
Nope.
In fact, it's downright fucking stupid.
If that was the case, us men would be at fault all the time.
Oh no, it could always be as an example. Here we go. Well, it could be any number of reasons, but people manufacture reasons if it suits their agenda, you know. Now, bearing in mind as well that the PM in question, as in PM for us as Prime Minister, the equivalent to your President, would have, if you had allowed the guy without pissing in your pocket, the man would have taken the country back to the 50s quite happily. So when it came to the attribution of blame, you can rest assured that no, he would have had things set up rather differently to what you might think. He was a very good politician, but a cunt of a man.
Cunt of a man.
He was. His politics were, where he was clever, was he knew how to appeal to, he'd play the race card over here, and that is a thing he can play. He was very good at the politics of division, where they say, look at those who, all that sort of stuff. That was what he was about. He was very good at it, which makes him probably morally bankrupt, but a clever politician. Because you got people to follow what. He also had the advantage, and this is what every good political leader needs, of having other people do his dirty work. allowing him to look statesmanlike when he was just part of the whole, just as bad as the people who were doing his dirty work. If you follow me.
I heard a tale that he said everybody should have electric cars because they can, if they got solar panels, they can charge them overnight.
Huh.
I didn't know the sun shines in Australia overnight as well.
Pardon?
Didn't know the sun shines in Australia overnight as well.
Yeah, no.
Well, you didn't hear about that?
It's no. What we have is that it's fucking hot at night. Or can be.
Well, it was definitely cold here last night.
Yes.
Man, we wound up with about 5 inches.
Is that all? Most of us have 6 or 7, sweetie.
5 inches from the 5 inches
Couldn't
from
help
the
myself.
floor.
Got tacky early.
Yeah, it snowed like a sunbitch last night.
Yeah, right.
We got up about 3:15 in the AM here, and had to look out the window, and it was still snowing like a sunbitch.
Wow.
But by 4:30, it was quit.
Yeah, all we have in that sort of situation is sometimes we'll get rain like that, but of course we don't get snow.
Right.
No, we get no snow. Oh, God, that was terrible. That was absolutely shocking, in fact.
That'd be a apocalyptic event, wouldn't it?
Now,
Well, we ain't got
we're almost onto the wheels. This is good. This is very good.
Yeah, the sun glare off of snow is blinding. You definitely have to wear.
And I have actually been to the snow, and I was quite amazed by that.
Yeah. Even standing in the house looking out the window at it, it's still blinding. Got the reflection off of it. I just made 8 spark plugs with boots.
Yeah.
Nugget had him a rather large time out there running around in it.
Do what?
Nugget had him a large time out there running around playing in it.
Yeah.
He loves the snow.
Animals can be funny around environments that they enjoy.
Yeah. He's like a little kid, even though he's 5 years old. So he's 45 in human years. I thought he didn't turn. He does turn 6 this month. This is February.
These ones aren't going very nicely. There we are. Ha ha! Hang on.
What happened, mate? I missed it.
Wheels are on.
Wheels on the bus go round and round.
For some reason, this is slightly off the ground. It's a bit freaky. It means that this it's suspension isn't quite straight. I see nothing. But there they are.
Nicely done.
As I said, if you watch, what goes on with that, I don't know.
If you take it from the front and the back and twist it in the opposite direction, a lot of times it'll make everything kind of go into place and it'll sit level.
So if I get the back or the front?
The back and the front. Put the back in one hand and the front in the other hand. And then kind of twist it a little bit the opposite direction that it's leaning, and it should straighten it out. Because if you split it level and it goes down like that, you need to turn it, twist the body so it kind of levels it out. You'll see. Just try it a little bit. Don't twist it much. Just a little. With hesitation.
Twist it away or towards?
Take it and look right at the camera.
Yep.
All right, and kind of twist it a little bit in the direction. You'll hear it crack and pop a little bit. A lot of times, if it's just a little bit off, sitting off, it'll straighten it up.
Nah, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not too bothered by it.
As a matter of fact, this Monte Carlo was actually sitting like that, and I twisted it a little bit once I had it all put together, and sits level now.
But I'll let those wheels settle for a bit.
It's a little scary doing it, but it works.
And then very soon we'll get this hull on. We will. You get back on there.
I will not steer you in the wrong direction.
Steering with reference to a car. Very good. I see what you did there. Wow.
Over here, they say
I'll
bend it
possibly
like
see about ordering the Chevy Impala soon.
Okay.
Because I'm going to have to acquire a large chunk of cash anyway. As you know.
Yep.
So, and take care of some business, so whatever.
Yeah.
But in doing that, I may as well as go, well, be damned. And
splurge a little bit.
And
Motherfucker.
get the Impala. Peeling a bit of skin off my hand, got a bit of dry stuff there. Bit of mucky muck. Now, something I would like to check out is how they reckon these
I think I was in a
13, 14.
So what do you call a Roman soldier with hair in his teeth?
Roman soldier with
hair in his teeth.
Don't know.
A gladiator.
Oh.
Gladiator.
Yeah, okay. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit tricks. Yeah, oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah. I'm just looking at how they reckon to put the boot and bonnet on.
Carefully.
And so you put them on with a bit of tape while you put the hull on is the drill, is it?
What are you talking about? I missed that.
I'm just looking at this diagram they've got here on the assembly sheets. Hang on a moment. Lucky number bought decided to buy kits instead of going on holiday.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Spend your vacation time
The way
building
you
kits. Now, here's the thing. Yeah, what they reckon, as you can see when they've got the hull coming on, they've got them drawn as being taped on. And it indeed even says temporary hold with sellotape. Or alternatively, your option here is mit Tessa festhalten. Or apparently we can also roll with maintenir. Oh, that's a good. That's provisoirement avec de ruban adhésif. My. And the other one, hold with sellotape tape. Same deal. Mit Tessa festhalten.
What he said.
Yes. Maintenir avec de ruban adhésif. Okay. I see why that is, certainly with regards to the rear part, because by holding that in position, that's how it gets into its little hinge thing. Hinge thing. Which is that. Right. This all makes perfect sense now. I see, said the blind man. All right. Well, to that end, something I can...
You working on the Mercedes, David?
In a minute. I think I've been doing for a while. Almost. Come on.
Let's get this taped into position, shall we? That needs to sit just like that.
Yeah, the trunk lid, which is the engine lid, has that latch on it or whatever.
Yeah. I can see why they need you to tape that in. That makes perfect sense.
Yep.
Come out this thing.
Now, come here, you. Why don't I know? Oh, good one, big boy. I have to re-glue that on now. That's a bit annoying. Now, it's the big bar at the top, is on the frame, isn't it? Yes, it is. Dearie me. That was clumsy of me. Hopefully I get my car back today.
Oh, really?
Hopefully.
Well, pretty quick.
Well, he did say possibly Monday. I'm wondering whether I should give him a call and just sort of get confirmation on that. So yeah, I'd be particularly glad for that, because I had a most frustrating experience yesterday, which is that I only went for a short walk just to get myself a loaf of bread, and everything had been going quite swimmingly, and I was in the shop and my knee just went, fuck you.
Oh,
And it chose to apply similar terms a few times. Yesterday when I got back, I had to take some anti-inflammatories and some turmeric. And that seemed to settle down. Then it went, fuck you again. So I took some painkillers, and it's not been bad since. I've been making sure I've been walking very with my knee in a very straight sort of track, if you know what I mean.
right.
And that seems to have helped it. You see, where are you actually at number 7 that you see beetles of this ilk? Anyway, point being that, yeah, I've got to go into town, of course, and I'm trying to decide, well, do I catch a bus? But then maybe be walking along and have a go, how are you enjoying life, son? Or am I better served going for the taxi?
Mm-hmm.
If you see what I'm saying. Now, it's not too far as a taxi ride. It's all these little things. It's a bit like...
Yeah, you don't be walking.
Hey, Bruce, how you doing? It's a bit like...
Hello, David.
What's the word I'm looking for? Or who's the name I'm looking for? That song by No Doubt. Instead of... yeah, it's just these little things that I fear. The little thing I'm fearing is the bolts of discomfort going up my knee that I had yesterday. I wasn't a happy camper. No.
Yeah, mine sound like popping bubble wrap. Don't really bother me unless I put them up underneath me while I'm sitting on the couch for an extended period of time. But on the average, I can pretty much walk as far as I want to. But yeah, they sound terrible. I got popcorn going on.
Now, let's have a look at getting this. I might as well get the rear vision mirror in while I'm waiting for stuff.
Spark plug wire for the boots. Oh my jaw.
Oh, nice one. Oh, nice one, Centurion. Like it, like it.
Took a bit of time. I managed to get the upper ring on there of that.
Oh, nice. Nice one.
Yeah, it's taken me over a month in bits and pieces trying to get this together.
I love it.
Now, this will presumably be a tweezer operation, I would suggest. Which is never my favourite way of doing things, I've got to say. Because, as I often do, I've dropped it straight away. Now...
Y'all hear my girlfriend want me to pay her some attention?
Do what?
Fireball. Or Calico Cat. She's over here screaming for attention. She'll hunt me down and look at me and just meow until I start running.
I think I told you about the cat we used to have. It was Tigger was the cat we had that used to rule the roost, if you follow me.
Nugget, you okay, son?
Yeah. And I remember once I'd gotten myself some lunch. I had some various types of salami and yada yada yada, and cheese and stuff on my plate, and I was pretty happy with that as an option. And while I'm having my lunch, I hear this. Oh,
we lost him. Come back, Rob.
Anyway, so I was having lunch.
Ah,
And while I'm having lunch, I hear this
right.
purring. And look down, it's Tigger. And at first, it's quite this pleasant little intoner. Well, man, this is my lunch, man. And no, Tigger was not to be put off. And the purring became rather more forthright.
Mm.
And it's more of a, all right, Tigger. So I've given him a bit of ham and a bit of little bit of leftover roast lamb, and I thought, you know what? And I gave him a bit of. Then I was a bit mean. I gave him a bit of hot cacciatora, but he was unperturbed. He was Tigger. I thought, you know what? I'm going to play a game here, and I've gotten a little bit of Fritz. Well, we call it Fritz. Don't know what you guys would call it, but it's like sausage meat that's been made a different way. And anyway,
Okay.
I think you guys call it bologna or something like that. Anyway, so deciding that I'd see what Tati would do if I held out a piece of meat, but at a height that he couldn't get to it. And so I've gotten the Fritz and held it out over his head. The gentle purr started again. Again, I am at this stage largely unperturbed, and leaving it there. The purr became a little more forthright again. I continued to ignore the purr in question. And then Tigger reared up on his hind legs, slashed with unerring precision at Fritz, and you better believe I let go. He ruled that house, mate. It was quite something to see in operation. But yeah, cats will do that.
Yep.
He was the cat who I saw smack out a Doberman.
Yeah, that's kind of how Fireball is. She's tries to be the dominant cat in the house. We have a old ma cat. She's 14 years old. And they've been fixed. They've been spayed for years.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do.
And
because otherwise they will breed in numbers.
And they hate each other. Fireball waits and ambushes Muffins when she's coming around the corner. They go to the litter box or they go to the food bowl. She'll wait and ambush her and attack her. Muffins is about a couple, probably 2 pounds to 3 pounds smaller than Fireball, but most of the time she kicks her ass.
Because of course Tigger was top of the tree, as you can gather. We had 2 other cats, and pretty much they would get stuck into each other. Of course, they weren't going to challenge Tigger. Shall we see how this all rolls out? And I remember once their 2 names. One was Mistook, and the other was Cheeky, because she was bloody cheeky. And there's Mistook having a snooze, curled up on my mum's chair. And I saw Cheeky stalking up on her. Oh, this is an opportunity too good to refuse. And right at the point where I could see Cheeky's about to hammer poor Mistook, I've just gone. You should have seen both of them. Mistook, bang! Cheeky worse. Oh, fantastic fishing, I tell you.
Huh.
Great entertainment. Certainly I found it to be so. Now,
Oh, yeah, we enjoy watching Merlin run around here and play. He's a new addition to the house. He's how was Merlin?
now I have my rear vision in place.
Oh, you can see what's coming up behind you.
That's it. Let's see if we can get. There we go. Now, I'll just pop that over here to dry. We're getting closer. Yes, we are. What I need is to wait a little while for this to dry. That's feeling pretty solid, actually. Now, that can go onto there so it doesn't hit my cross there. I reckon I can put this in whilst I'm waiting for that to dry a bit more. Yes, I can. And in fact,
as a matter of fact, when we came home the other day and Merlin had gotten hold of my helicopter, I hadn't even put the groceries out of the bag yet. So my son was over here cleaning up the helicopter, and Merlin takes off through the house, runs into the bedroom where my workstation is, gets stuff off my workstation to my models. I shout at him. He jumps down. He runs to the kitchen, tears up the rugs in the kitchen. He runs through the back of the house, knocks down some of my box collectible figures down on the floor.
oh, no.
And our son's like, how can such a little cat cause so much havoc? And like,
You wonder.
Yeah, they're getting these little running pits, man, and they're just hell on wheels.
You want to see a really spectacular piece of cat agility in more serious environments, as it were? Do yourself a favour. There's two options you've got for really spectacular manoeuvring. Search snow leopards.
Snow leopards, all right.
Snow leopards when they're chasing ibex in the Himalayas. It will blow your mind watching the agility of both animals. The other one, clouded leopards.
Clouded leopards.
Clouded leopards. Now they are ridiculously agile. And I mean, all leopards are. Like even just your standard leopard will chase monkeys through trees and shit. But clouded leopards are the most agile of the leopard family.
Well, you know, watching any type of cat sneak up on prey is just amazing to watch.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing. I saw this great piece of footage of a leopard, and how this is what was unreal. I have to try and do this a bit with my hands to show you, because it's done the stalk up, and it was actually on a road. And initially, it's done the sort of like standing as it might normally on its haunches on paws at the front, and then it's reared up onto its back legs. Not so unusual, because you do see that. And then it's like extended itself, so it's standing sort of like a human and holding its balance there, just looking at at some prey, obviously, before deciding it was going to drop down and then just sort of like snuff into the. Jesus.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing to witness.
I can imagine.
Because you just don't think of them as being able to do that. I guess it's the whole thing right there.
Yeah.
Right. Let's get this taped on. Then we are well and truly, well, we're not going to be, I reckon, what do I want to wait for? What am I waiting for? Not much.
Spark plug wire. Battery. Yeah, I got to wait for these to dry so I can maneuver them into the distributor cap.
Yeah. I can down here. Oops. Not too close to my decal. Oh, come here, you. Get away. Step away from the decal.
And I made these spark plugs, pin, boots, and spark plug wires off just miscellaneous wires around the house I had laying around.
The
little black boots I cut, real small, 8 of them or 6 of them, what have you. But I think I
that totally never occurred to me as just a nice, easy, obvious option.
Yeah, then I take a toothpick and I insert it into the little black tube to spread them, to make it larger so I can put the white wire inside of it. And when it's on the end, it looks like a spark plug boot. And then I drill out the distributor cap. And I take my wires and bend them, and I put a dab of glue in there. And once these dry, I can bend these and insert it into the distributor cap and hold it down for a couple of seconds. And then it looks like the wires are coming out of the distributor.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat, huh?
I reckon I'll be taking that little notion up. Notion in the ocean. Do-do-ah.
If you got like an extra cell phone charger cord or a drop cord and strip it down and get the wires out of the inside of it, that's what I do. And,
now I can almost guarantee you I've got at least one of those somewhere. All right, well, it's because I've got this
get all kinds of wires.
This is how it's ultimately going to wind up looking, I guess.
Oh yeah, that look pretty good there. Yeah, pretty cool.
Now I'm going to let that rear vision mirror dry. Let the wheels settle a bit. In fact, I'm probably just being a bit of an octowussy there, aren't I? I can probably just get down to business. Oh, that's what I wanted to let dry. The little hinge thing. Just give it a little bit longer for my own edification. And then I can hopefully get this here hull on. And then we get down to, well, full-on nitty-gritties. Nitty-gritties.
I'll be pretty much wrapping it up here pretty soon, won't it?
Certainly will. And in fact, once I've got the hull on, the holes, once it's dry, then it's pretty much a case of just, if you look closely, I'll even give you a bit of a, like I'm hoping to get the hull on today. That's the, hey, King Fox, how are you doing?
Hello, King Fox.
Hello, King Fox.
Now, once the hull's on, it's just windscreen wipers, lights, this sort of stuff. And most of that, let's not be shy, is not going to interfere from one to the other. Excuse me. So with the hull on, It's all very much come to papa time. I believe that's the terminology. Come to papa time. Now. So, whilst I'm wanting to give that a little bit of time, let's see. I might as well. I'm going to see about doing. Pardon me, that was a bit grotty. I can either do it. What do I want to do? I'm going to do a set of lines on this one. This is another part of the sleeve of the Viking we're doing. And then depending on how long this sleeve takes me, I will either A, get straight onto putting the hull on. That'd be a bit exciting. Or B, do the other sleeve. Ba, 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 ba. Now.
How good you can see it, but on this.
Oh, nice one, Centurion.
On this blazer, all the wires I used on this, the starter wire, alternator wire, extension wire, were used from all those cables I stripped down.
I believe the line I'm looking to bandy about is, "Oh, that's dead sexy." Get into my belly.
It kind of takes a little bit to the next level, you know?
Absolutely. It's tidy work.
Look at there.
Yeah. I've discovered that Tamiya do some stuff, but the question is, I may need to order that in. They do some, you know how you get hoses on cars that are like that sort of cloth thread, if you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, go for racing. They offer all kinds of stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm looking at some of that and thinking that's a bit interesting sort of a style. So, wait, I just realised. Whose turn is it for a letter?
David,
give us a letter, mate.
I done N yesterday, didn't I?
Oh, you did.
This man or a leadership?
What do we got?
Who else? Who's next? Turn next? Because I done mine yesterday, didn't I?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. So let's go with. Let's do I.
You know, I don't think we've done I yet. What do we have in I that could be of interest? Here we go.
It's been a while since we've done I.
It. Here we go. Colloquialism. Any taboo subject. This is a general purpose euphemism popular for any sensitive subject, from lavatories to sex. In the expression to have it, the it is sexual intercourse. Shakespeare uses the phrase in his Sonnets to Sundry Notes of Music, 4 verses 23 to 24. Had women been so strong as men, in faith, you had not had it then. The catchphrase, "It's naughty but nice," dates from the early part of this century, being the 20th century when it was written, when its sexual innuendo was popular in music halls. But it also has a more general example of general meaning of sexual attraction. The early film star Clara Bow, for example, was popularly known as the It Girl. There you have it, kids.
The It Girl.
Yep.
Oh.
She's got it. Well, has she indeed? Deary me, Gov. So there's a great moment from the Simpsons B Sharp episode where they've been doing their barbershop quartet. They're approached by a manager who says, "You've got it, all apart from that police chief. Far too village people."
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now,
Well, we're going into season 8 tonight. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you. Season 7, all three of us seem to agree that it was actually really good.
Okay, now, so you've been to the end of season 7,
Yeah, we finished it up last night.
and now, have you seen a big plot hole yet?
A big plot hole.
Well, I view it as a bit suspect, to say the least.
Is it to do with Cersei?
Or something that makes you go, and how's that happened? Because correct me if I'm wrong, they've gone north of the wall to try and get a white, haven't they?
Yep. They've already done that and brought it back to Cersei.
Okay. In that case, I know I can chirp out with the next with this observation. So the Night King takes out a dragon, yeah?
Yeah. And you know what he done with him, right?
Yeah, but here's the question I pose to you, good sir. You'll notice that when they get the dragon out, they've got all these dead dudes.
Yep. The massive chains.
Where did the chain come from?
Well, damn. Well, damn. I guess that is something. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, fair enough.
They either A, have a remarkable ability to make these things, and they require some pretty big forges for that, or they'll be carrying it all the time. Just saying.
That's a good point on that. Yep. Well, I like the way that Jamie has kind of walked away from trying to not say too much out there, but yeah, walked away from Cersei.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. You're starting to see her for what she is.
I've known what she was the whole damn time. I mean, manipulative, conniving.
Well, deep down, I think he did too.
Yeah, I mean, he's just as guilty, but I mean, he has kind of redeemed himself in some ways.
He has redeeming traits.
Yes.
You'd stop short of calling him a good person.
True.
But he has redeeming traits.
Yes.
Like the way he deals with Olenna when he's got to kill her. He allows her to die with dignity.
I'm glad Arya done what she did with Baelish.
Oh, yeah.
That was a long time coming.
Yeah. It's a nice clean move too.
Yep. And of course, you know, they had you thinking that he was turned them against one another.
Mm.
But how the tides turned.
Getting
How long it
these
been since? How long it been since you watched it?
fun? Oh, quite a while.
Have you seen it through the
There's
entirety?
certain things I do like watching though. Like for example, I'm not shy of. You would have seen the scene where Arya spars with Brienne.
Well, yeah. And our son didn't agree with that, but you know, little, nimble, quick can take out giants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
He don't see it the same way as I do.
I'll be perfectly straight with you, mate. Back when I was a bouncer, if a guy was small, I didn't care. I didn't take it easy on him because I knew that didn't mean I was going to win. If I took it easy on him, there's every possibility they were going to hammer me. Fuck that.
Yep.
I took no prisoners. The moment you start being overly concerned for the well-being of other people in a street fight, you're setting yourself up to lose. These are facts.
Jack be little, Jack be quick. Jack will fuck up your shit.
Yes, mate. Yes, he will.
There's no denying that one.
These are facts. Obi Rob knows this to be true.
I mean, it's like Days in a Glass, right?
Yeah.
All right.
And the bigger they are, the harder they do fall.
It's that too is true. Yeah. These sleeves, I tell you, they're the tricky parts of this kit more than anything else. To get a nice clear sort of rune pattern is a bit tricksy.
What are you talking about, Will?
I'll show you in a minute. Do you know what I mean by a rune?
Enlighten me.
Ah, okay. Well, here we go. Actually, an easier way I can show you. Runes were a form of, well, there were two things. They were first a form of, straight up form of writing. They also were believed to imbue, or could also be used for reading the future. You hear of people casting runes. Now, and also if they were put into items, they could imbue magical powers, was the belief. Now, give us a moment, because the sword here has a very clear example of runes on it, I think. And you will see what I'm saying. Then I'll show you what I'm doing. And yada, yada, yada. Oh, hey, Jeff, how are you doing? Now,
hello, Jeff.
Let's see, are these a good example? Or alternatively, I have a book not far away. I'll get the book, fuck it. Back in a minute. If I'm going to show you, I will show you properly.
Tell me properly.
No, you are not the Lone Ranger, Jeff. Not quite sure how that rolls for you, eh?
Right.
Ah, here we go. Here we go. All righty. Ah, nice work, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Now, long and the short of it, this cover actually shows you what runes are, as far as pictorially. That's an example of runes. Let's see if we can get some good actual. Here we go. Now, if you can look, for example, that's going to be hard for you to see, I think. Maybe if I zoom, here's a picture of one on someone. You can, yeah, that's like a some runes there.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get some better examples of a. But ultimately, the pictures they've got are not so good for our purposes, but you get there might be a full chart here somewhere. Actually, that's a good example of runes. There we go. So you might get a passage like that, and that's actually writing. Something you, yeah. I've got. There should be. Here's some good pictures of them in being carved into stone as names and stuff.
Okay.
And here we go. Finally, a better example of what I'm on about as far as communication goes. This is the rune, and that's the letter. Well, that's how it's. Some of these are not really in existence anymore, but this is how it equates roughly to when you read Old English, for example.
Right. That's pretty cool.
Now you know what a rune is.
Well, you do.
Next point being that if we look, for example, here we go. I'll show you on what I'm doing here. What I'm trying to achieve and getting some success with, but it's a process, is I'm trying to zoom in. Here we go. Actually, if I get my hand behind, I'm trying to keep sort of a.
Around the wrist, yes.
And it's a process.
Yep.
What I've done first is I've done straight lines. And then what I'm trying to do is, as you can see here, little lines down to the middle. I might do some others, and I'll need to do some tidying up around other parts of the hem and in blue.
Okay.
But as you can gather, it's a bit of a process all of its own.
Yep. So back to the Game of Thrones thing real quick with the chains.
Yeah.
Taylor has shed a little bit of light, my friend that watches, that from the ships in the harbor.
That size?
Anchor chains.
Yeah, but the only anchor chains that would be that big would be from modern ships. You wouldn't get them on that size on an average ship in a harbour. Consider the size of the ships. These are important details. I'm Ken Bruckman, and that's my 2 cents worth. Now, where was...
This is what that clip will be.
Actually, you know what? Now that I've...
Leon's uncle that's got those fleet of ships. You know, those large ass ships.
Oh yeah.
Their chains were.
But even then, those sorts of sailing ships, the chain wouldn't be, because those chains are probably big enough, like I said, for big cruise liners. Even bigger for, if you look at anchor chains on warships, I don't reckon that'd even be that big. Now you can argue, well, bit of theatrical behaviour, you know. Yeah, I guess. But now, let us. On you go. Come on. Don't lie. Why won't you're going on before? What are you doing to me? Here we go. Now, I guess I just put glue along the bottom. Now, this will be nice and easy, I would suggest. So there. All right. So that will go into there.
I don't know
All
kit
right,
from yesterday.
And okay. So, oh, for fuck's sake. Where's the love in that, eh? Cool.
Well, I must say, this Game of Thrones has really impressed me with the genre, the witches, the dragons, the dead.
As a fantasy as a genre, offers a lot to explore because it's not the same world.
I wasn't expecting all that. Now, when the Red Witch took her necklace off and it showed her what she actually looked like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now, for various reasons, I find that whole Red Witch thing a bit frustrating, and I'll explain to you why. Okay. She's onto something. She's clearly got connections with higher powers and all the rest of it. The fire god's clearly got something going on, and yet, despite that, Stannis is not the king. So what goes on with that?
Well, I mean, I see that. I guess it's one of the things shit happened, right?
Well, yeah, it's a fair comment. But, oh, fuck. I'll come back to that wheel.
What we're learning about Jon Snow is pretty amazing.
Well, yeah.
And what he just done with Daenerys.
Yeah, well.
But I guess second cousins is okay, right? Do you concur?
Sorry, I was a bit concentrating a moment.
Yeah, I am too. I'm working and I'm looking at the camera. Fighting with these damn spark plug wires.
There we go. I'm going to have to fix one wheel. But I think I'm good. All right. Now, it's sitting a little high, but I'm not so bothered by that because I think that's where the sideboards will come into play. And that's fine in that regard, maybe. But it's not bad. Now, which is the wheel that needs fixing? This one. I might as well as do. Oh god. Okay. Come on. Yeah. I don't do that. Okay. What I'll do is I'll get the thin glue onto that one. Actually, I don't have to. That's the one that's not taking the weight so much. That's okay. That's okay. And wow. Boom.
Boom shakalaka. Look at there.
Hey, maybe not quite.
Oh,
Maybe just let it dry a bit more, big boy. But there we go.
nicely done.
Yeah. Happy with that, kids. Happy with that.
Beautiful. Everything is beautiful.
There's a great moment in The Simpsons regarding with that particular tune. It's when they're, oh no, that is not so fucking beautiful. Fuck. Okay. That's inconvenient. That's okay.
It's David's fault. I saw him do it.
Do what?
It's David's fault. I saw him do it.
Yeah, I'm on to you, man. Just knocked a bloody window out, trying to get the thing completely even.
David, shame on you.
It's going to slow the process down a bit. Stay cool, big boy. Don't go on a killing spree.
That's adding the air conditioning in it.
Yeah, well. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I would not ordinarily go this way with a window, but because of the angle, I reckon I can do this. Because I reckon, if I'm lucky, do you feel lucky?
Do you?
Punk.
I'll wait on that.
Now, what I'm hoping, yep, I have. We'll still let that settle for a bit, shall we?
But why, Papa?
You're building from scratch. Hang on a moment, my eyesight's very bad at this range. A gondola. That's an interesting notion. Notion of the ocean. Now that was a bit frustrating because otherwise it was coming along so well. So okay, we'll let that window dry. Yes, we will. Now move that back over to here.
What?
Now, decisions. I'm going to do something completely left of center.
I'll say just do it.
And depending on how long that takes, or what I'm about to do will take, it's probably going to affect as to whether I continue the stream afterwards. You know what that is? I'm going to hit some of the Mercedes with some jet black. Because it's conveniently on hand, and as a process, it'll be what we bald men call fucking easy. And because I'm looking
like a bald man combing his hair, fucking easy, huh?
Oh, mate, I can tell you chapter and verse about that. Now, give us a moment. I'll just go grab my thing and start doing the shake with it. Excuse me a moment. Gloss black. Dearie me.
Well, the days are definitely getting longer around here. It's 5:45, 4:45, and it's still pretty light outside.
Yeah, they're definitely getting shorter. It used to be that the sun would start coming up. I'd start seeing sunlight around 6. Now 6:30.
Yeah, I like it when the mornings are later, getting light.
Thing I find interesting is
Stop. Stop. Nugget.
What's Nugget doing?
He's scratching his paw, and it sounds like y'all hear that knocking noise.
Yeah.
Nugget scratching his foot on the floor. It almost looks like he's masturbating, but he's scratching his leg. Stop, son. Nugget. Stop, buddy. Stop.
Now that's funny.
What
Stop
kind
it.
are you using?
You'll go blind. There used to be I think I've shared with you, there used to be a Australian comedian called Max Gillies. He did a show called The Gillies Report. And what it was a lot of impersonation. He was an impersonator, basically. And what was that? And one of them was he'd do an impersonation of the Pope. And whenever he was chastising people, big line was, "Listen to your Pope. Stop it, or you'll go blind." At which point he'd struggle to walk off because he couldn't see. Yeah, I thought that was pretty tidy all of its own. Now, A48. What is that for?
What cans are you using?
Pardon?
What spray cans are you using?
Boom! Septone. Now, I do not want... This is what the dash goes into. I'm going to trim this out. So I'll probably go for a mahogany look over the top of the dash. One doesn't want this crass little black color, does one? I'll tell you.
When I use rattle cans, I normally use Rust-Oleum or Krylon.
I mean, the only reason I'm using them, to be honest, is because that's what the shop had. Pretty simple equation.
And if you want to add clear or any other colors to, like your two-tone in the car, you better use the same kind of paint because it will crack it.
Really?
It'll make a bloody mess. Yeah, if you use Rust-Oleum, like if you're two-tone in the car and you use red and blue, you need to use, like the Tamiya. Yeah, use
Tamiya. Tamiyas. Yeah.
I bought 10 of these. These are $9.79 a can over here. £9.79.
I mean,
£9.79 a can, and I got 10 of these.
Well, the thing I can say about these,
but with postage, I only paid £35.
Oh, nice one.
That's good.
That's never a bad outcome.
So about £2.
All right. Now, these are not going to look so spectacular, largely on account of they're black already. Who would have thunk it? But, yeah, in terms of it's more a question of reinforcing and glossing up the black, isn't it, really? So, yeah.
And I learned the hard way on the paints. That's how I know.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say very quickly before I go out and do the spraying with Jeff making a gondola. When I saw Monty Python's Meaning of Life, I reckon it was, there was a immediately before the movie, they had this like a Monty Python had done this tourist video. Basically, they're paying out tourism videos. And at one stage, they were going to Venice. And they go to Venice a few times. The first time was, and now we're off to Venice, where it's gondolas, gondolas, gondolas. And then ultimately, it goes back, and we come back to Venice again, where there's still more gondolas, gondolas, gondolas. Yeah. And fine. Next time they go, there's, yes, and we're in Venice again, and there's gondolas, gondolas, and still more fucking gondolas. Back in a minute after I've done the spraying. Now, oh really? I ask.
All right. Spark plug wires are being a pain in the ass. Do you have any hobby stores near you, David?
Hobbycraft is Bristol. That's 10 miles away, but I've got to go across the Severn Bridge. The other one's down in Newport, which is about 20 miles away.
Okay.
I can catch buses to both really when they're enough. I'm being a pensioner. In the UK, we get a bus pass, so it didn't cost me anything.
Okay, cool.
All right, now, so I've got that done. And straight away, that does look nice. You can see it's got that already got the sheen on it.
Yeah. That was good.
Give that a second coat and then some varnish in the next sometime very soon. Because I'm going to let the stuff on the VW settle. So I'm not getting all very overly enthused. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Let it dry. Sometimes it's just that easy. But sometime in the next few days, I'll also get the other color onto the other parts. Being this one, I'll do that. Means I'll be needing to do a session of airbrushing. But hey, I'm sure I'll survive. Now, so that's. I reckon that I'm going to wind the stream up at that at that point.
All right.
I'll give you gentlemen a bit of solo time. Now, we'll start with you, David. Let's have a close look at that aircraft. That's very funky, mate.
Oh, that's nice, man.
And the wheels.
Nice.
Yeah, I haven't stuck the propeller on, so just oh yeah, the wheels actually go up.
Oh wow. Okay.
Nice.
And they come down. I can click them down. I just got just varnish it now, and I can put the decals on. And it's got
Nice
bombs
one.
on there as well. And
I've just got a couple of.
Getting those struts in is the problem.
Yeah. I've got a couple of marine aircraft I'm interested in building. Actually, you know the short Sunderland?
You're gonna say the floats?
Yeah, the short Sunderland. It's a big one. It's 4-engined.
The mansion
aircraft. But yeah, so
I might do that one next.
Okay, nice one.
Oh,
Curtis Seagull, and that's really early markings too. As far as US back at that stage of history, the US Air Force was run by the Army, so that's why it was the USAAF. It only became USAF in 1949, I think. Oh, the Grumman duck. Now, if you were to shoot down a Grumman duck, would that mean you'd fucked a duck? Nah.
And I have this.
What do we have here, by golly? Oh, nice. Now,
two Polish destroyers.
Nice.
The war. And it's a diorama. Okay, so a base here for.
Oh yeah.
So you've got the two destroyers in there.
Yep. Like a nice diorama.
The
still sealed.
Yeah, nice. The fun fact: ships actually do wear gutters like that in estuaries and stuff at port. And when they're out, a really good place to drop a line.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The fish go in there, like they do in any gutter. So yeah. And what have we got here? Oh, the tail pits and the camera. Wow.
It's the author's father was served on the Formidable. He was a steward and didn't know anything about what's happened. So, no, if that was in colour, that'd be nice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So it's another book price of this was £25. So there's shop somewhere for £7.99. I got £1 for that.
Winning.
That is winning.
Yeah.
All righty.
All right, David.
I'm tinkering with the engine again, so.
Yeah, nice one.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's me for it.
All right. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
All righty, Bassman.
All righty. On my Mustang engine, I got the spark plug wires with the boots.
That's very cool.
Put on them.
I think I should be exploring this when I do my next car.
And once it dries good, I'll push the wires down, so they'll look, with that one popped out. So I put that one back in there and look back down. But, they got to be like they're held down by gravity. Got to put a little bend.
It's always a handy outcome, isn't it?
Yeah, to make it look more realistic. And on all my wheels, I put that Where's it at?
Nice.
Valve fins on them. I don't know if you can see those or not, but
I can see him.
I'll go around and put
Bravo's
valve symbols on my rim. There it is, right there.
hey, it's
Oh.
these little things, man. I can
Yep.
see it.
Yep, tedious, and I got all 4 of them done tonight, and the center
Oh,
of the 3-way spin-offs painted red.
cool.
To, of course, match the car.
Nice one.
That's what I've been doing tonight.
I would say there's a pretty high percentage chance that I'll be finishing the VW when you finish the Mustang.
Okay, all right.
So
Yeah, I'm
it'll
getting
give us a good opportunity to possibly both start the Mercedes together.
okay. All right.
Or at least
I'll have
within a
mine
very
ready.
short
I'll have
time
mine
frame with
ready.
each other. See how we go on that one.
All right.
But either way, it'll be a close run thing. I mean, I've got a sort of start because by spraying that, but that's like not a big one. Anyway, I reckon that's us done then. All righty, good people. Wait, I've got my camera over there. Deary me, kids. All right, here I am. Okay, well, thanks everyone for watching. We appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
First time viewers, I've got some magic words for you. They are not Shazam. They are not abracadabra. They are not even open motherfucking sesame. They are follow, like, or subscribe. I'm sure you saw this coming. Now, other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And what do? We follow, like, or subscribe, don't we, children? Yes, we do. See, these good people are showing you what to do. It's quite simple. Now, tomorrow we'll be back. Now, I have an appointment at 9:30 that I might need to either catch a taxi or a bus to. We'll see how I go. Hopefully, I have my car. But
I'll give you a lift. It might take me a while to get there.
Yeah, we'll work it out. But pardon?
I'd give you a lift, but it'd take me a while to get there.
It would. It'd possibly be quicker if I did it my own way.
Are you sure? Wait right there. I'll go give you a ride.
Let's see how we go on that one. Anyway, but I reckon that therefore I'll start half an hour earlier because that'll give me time to get to my appointment. Yeah.
That'll work.
All right. With all that said and done, we'll be back tomorrow at a similar kit time and on the same kit channel. Catch you good people then. See you.
All right.
Later.